Hello. Oh, I think I got it.
Is it a different length again?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah?
Yep. Okay.
Which one?
Whew. Yes. Hello, the Tinkerer's wife. Yes, I was having connection issues. Comcast is down currently. And, hello, guys. And, I thought I had it figured out, but I didn't. So now I'm, using my data. Which is fine, but, oh, that was a process. I swear, every time that I start a stream before, like I have like the waiting screen, it never loads. And then I look like an idiot here trying to. It never loads.
Oh.
And so, yep, okay. I finally got it. That's what matters. So, how is everybody this evening? Okay. Okay, let's see who we've got here. We've got the Tinkerer's wife, which I've said hello to. We've got hello farming our backyard. Hello Pete's little homestead. How are ya? Glad you found me. Third time is the charm. Hello Arkansas woodcutter. Hello, welcome. Hello Melanie T. How are you?
What's good?
For those that don't know, Melanie T is my wife. The Tinkerer's wife. It has been snowing here in Indiana as well. 60 degrees a couple days ago. And then today we've got snow. It's been great. Gotta love Indiana. Gotta love the crazy weather. So. Okay. Arkansas woodcutter, you are so welcome. Winter to spring is always nuts. Yes, I agree. It's always crazy. Farming our backyard. Snowed a little today with 68. Yep. Oh, man. It's just insane. Now, the temperature outside wasn't horrible today. Hey, Missy, Wiccan Chickens Homestead. How are ya? Thank you for sticking it out with me and finally finding the stream that works. Oh, gosh. Okay. Hey Mel, can you share the link online for me, please? She's acting like she fell asleep so she doesn't have to help me. Chrissy, you said you were going to bed. What are you doing? And $20 a roll is not sounding too bad at this point. Well, thank you, Missy. I appreciate that. You stayed up just for me. I don't know that I'm worth it, but thank you. Having a snack, then going to bed. Am I the snack?
No.
Oh, God. Oh, gosh. Oh, Lord. Sorry, I think I'm funny. Oh, gosh. I sorry, I'm running on coffee.
Act like you got up so early.
The tinkerer's wife, yeah. I'm sorry. Yes, really. Wigan, Missy, you're doing curtains too. You're so skilled. I am not skilled like that. It is only coffee, I swear. I was before while I was sitting waiting for me to go live. I was kind of dozing off in my seat here, but then I'm like, oh wait, I've got like 15 minutes. I should probably make sure everything's together. Got wrapped up in watching Big Bang Theory. So, how has everybody been? I haven't been able to post videos as much the last couple days, so I've not been able to really be chatting with people. Chrissy, you cannot rent out your children. I don't know what you think you're doing. Goodness. And Missy, you're making chicken curtains? I can't wait to see those. That's cool. My grandmother is a huge chicken fan. That's what her kitchen is done up in. She's got chickens all around. Sorry, I'm trying to share the links on Facebook here too. In our small groups. So, give me just a moment if I'm staring off screen. Hey, Little Garden Big Dreams, how are you? How is the Australia life treating you this week? Now, down in Australia, is the coronavirus an issue down there?
Yeah, Tom Hanks has it in Australia.
In Australia? Okay. I wasn't sure if that's where Tom Hanks was or not.
I think so.
Is that? I don't know. Mel might be feeding me false information. Chrissy, it's okay. Hey there, Anne-Marie. I almost missed you there. How are ya?
Hey there, Dora.
Okay. The world has gone mad in the supermarkets. Yeah, that's today. Last night I was shopping for for work, so I was buying food for the gentleman at the house, and the store was insane. And because I was buying for so many people, I had 2 carts, and people were looking at me like I was the problem, that I was the person that was taking all the things, so they couldn't have all the things, and I got sneered at. It was.
Tell them what that guy did.
Oh yeah, and then a guy sneezed on me. Like, what the heck was that all about? $5 if I dance for you. Like, what kind of dance are you wanting there, Anne-Marie?
The truffle shuffle.
The truffle shuffle? Oh gosh. I apologize to anybody who's new to this chat. I'm a little the TikTok dance Chrissy, I've not even nope. the "Hey, don't sneeze on me" dance. That was a ugh. And I stepped back, and he's like, "I am so sorry." Yes, the Tinkerer's Wife. It's only coffee, but it does have an extra shot of espresso in it, so it's just a little strong. Oh, what am I doing? Okay. Post that. Sorry, still posting. I got Fortnite dances. I don't know any Fortnite dances. Apart from the one where you're like, and you're kicking your leg at the same time, whatever it's called. I'm not hip with the Fortnite lingo or dance moves. Chrissy, suck it up, Buttercup. How is the chicken petition going? Actually, last week I went down to the local extension office. It's the Purdue extension office, and they have a lot to do with our 4-H and FFA and local agriculture laws, even in the county, and they. So I was down there chatting with them. They had free seeds, so I went and I obviously snagged free seeds. And I was chatting with them about the Master Gardeners program, and then I was also chatting with them about urban chickens. And they said that they helped get some of the smaller towns in my county the opportunity to allow chickens, and they helped them change the legislation and stuff like that. And so I chatted with them, and they're on board with helping me petition Huntington too, my city, for chickens as well. Because I feel like a town like less than 15 minutes down the road, still within my county, smaller, you can have chickens in. So, okay, let's see.
Can you floss?
Can I can't floss. I'm not that coordinated. I've tried.
Somebody wants you to do the get up dance.
The get up dance. I kind of know that one a little bit. Gonna do two-step and cowboy boogie. I know, Anne-Marie, everybody keeps saying it's better to ask forgiveness and permission. And I just...
Are I getting chickens?
I just want to get chickens.
Yeah, but I don't want to ask forgiveness in the form of pet money out of my pocket.
Did you hear my wife? She was like, I don't want to ask forgiveness in the form of money out of my pocket to the city for any fines. Yeah,
I mean, you know they would.
Chrissy, do not encourage her. Goodness. Yeah, Scottie the Chicken Master. Yep, there you go. See?
No.
Greedy. I know, they are Tinkerer's Wife. They are greedy.
Longer Homestead has my back.
Big Dream Homestead. Anne-Marie. Then get chickens. It will take them months to make you get rid of them. Exactly. That's what I'm thinking.
No. And they were rare breed of Chihuahua.
Be like, oh, I'm sorry. I thought these were a rare breed of Chihuahua. Farming our backyard. I like to pretend that I can sing, but I used to in high school. I did, I was in show choir. Imagine that. Theater dude. I did, but actually with theater though, I did more behind the scenes. I did like stage management, lighting, and props. But Little Garden, Big Tree. I agree with your wife. Fines can be expensive.
Uh-huh.
They can be. Yeah, my city has no shame in their game.
And the first word in your name is broke, so...
Yeah. And if you don't know what my channel name is, it is the Broke Urban Farmer. So, I don't have the monies to just give. But we'll see. We'll see. Anne Marie, you're giving away my accent. Good evening, everybody.
Stop. I'm done with
I'm Scottie. Oh, that was weird. I don't know what that was.
That was bad.
I do better on Marco. I don't know. I can't do voices on command. I have to be able to prepare myself. Oh gosh.
You do a pretty good Icelandic.
Welcome to Iceland. Are you guys familiar with SNL?
Hopefully.
There is no sunlight. You are on fire. Oh, Lord. Gotta be in the mood. Along the river homestead. Chrissy, Mel did not break me.
What?
Yeah, it just said Mel broke me. Yes, I just snorkel. I'm sorry. I saw woodcutter. What I wandered into. I know. I'm sorry. I should. My lives should come with a warning, shouldn't they? Oh gosh. Okay. Where is? No, I don't want that. Go away.
Getting started on homesteading.
Hello, getting started on homesteading. How are you? What is up? They should be called Warning Broken Scottie. It's true. It's true. I snort laugh all the time. I can't help it. When I get too tickled at just... Yes, happy Pie Day, everybody.
We didn't have any pie.
We didn't have any pie, though, today.
And we didn't do any math.
And we didn't do any math, but I don't like math, so... No, but Pie Day, 3.14. Groups. I was impressed today, though, when I got to the store. When I went shopping for our food. And Kroger had a surprising amount of food still in stock. Had paper towels and they had water, so it was good. No toilet paper, though. That is unfortunate that there was no TP, but we'll manage. We'll just have to get...
Don't say anything. Don't make it weird.
Hello, Diane Judge. How are you? Hey, Chrissy, Anne Marie. I think we'll have to get one of those poop scoops to scoopa da poopa. The spatulas.
Don't make it weird yet.
I told him that story.
What?
I told Chrissy that story. Don't make it weird.
Don't make it weird.
So, the poopa and the scoopa.
I haven't done anything yet.
I got plenty of t-shirts, so I got plenty of Oh, gosh.
I saw somebody said that you should use your CVS receipts. Because they're long enough.
Did you hear, Mel? That somebody suggested to use the CVS receipts because they're so long. Take care of it. Jan, how are you? Our Serenity Homestead.
No TP until April.
Holy cow, that's a long time to wait for. Oof. If you send a spatula, it comes with new... Jan did come in here like a ninja. You've been driving all day. How are you still awake? Well, I guess it's not... Well, no, you're down in... are you down in Alabama?
Kitty, no, no.
Just give me... Oh, gosh. Jan is a bad... Yes, Chrissy, Jan is a badass. Oh, was it yesterday? I'm sorry. I lose track of my days. Us older folk don't... I don't sleep either. I'm up all the time. Lord, the screenshot that... Because wasn't able to upload right away a cover or a title. Oh, thumbnail. Oh, Lord, words. Scott, words. Thumbnail, the screenshot that it took for the link that I shared. Oh, it's bad. I'm like, huh? Just sitting there. Goodness. Nathan, hello, how are ya? Sleep is for the young and the weak. Chrissy. Oh my gosh.
Samson Farms.
Yeah, that's Nathan. And then Jan is our Serenity Homestead. And yesterday was her birthday. Friday the 13th. Yes, happy belated birthday, even though I told you the other day. Says I was drinking coffee at this time. That's true. Missy, I need my... Chrissy, you said you need your beauty sleep. Uh-huh. How's that going for you? Oh, have mercy. Yeah, Nathan, as long as it's you that's being the troll, that's okay. I'm surprised I don't have any. I always end up having some, but we'll see. I might luck out. They might be all, running out to go get toilet paper. Okay. Chrissy, you read my mind there. Anne Marie. Oh my gosh. Oh golly. So fellow homesteaders, if we were in a pickle and there was no toilet paper ever created again, how would we make our own toilet paper? Would we just resort to using plants? Or is there a way for us to create that fine paper? What?
Is this what you decided to talk about tonight?
Oh, they're talking about toilet paper. Might as well. But not the spatulas. Come on. Corn cobs as TP. Oh, Missy, I'm sorry you can't have coffee, but I do understand that.
I would eat my way out.
Well, because he used the corn cobs as a teepee.
No, he said if we were in a pickle, I would eat my way out.
Yeah, and his next line says corn cobs as teepee.
But I don't think they were. I think they're two separate thoughts.
Yeah, okay, maybe. I do the scooting boogie. I can't grow all year long up here. Get a bidet. There we go. I didn't even think about that. Chrissy, thank you. Thank you for keeping it PG, even though we are all adults here. Just stay away from the poison ivy. Yeah, that wouldn't be a fun one. But scooting on the carpet, Chrissy. Yep, just like a dog. Not that you're a dog, Chrissy. I wasn't saying that. Chrissy, you do like pooping outside. You had to a few weeks back, didn't you?
The water hose and safety glasses.
Water hose and safety glasses. Jan, you are crazy. Oh my gosh. With plumbing, it would be more difficult. The tinkerer's wife, yep. That is a smart idea. Just like cloth diapers and cloth wipes for a baby. We could revert back to something like that. Oh my gosh. So, I'm just looking at the little picture that Nathan that's genius. You put up a pipe divider or a water diverter on the back of the toilet, and then you hook up a sprayer from the sink. That'll do it.
They make bidets on Amazon like that.
Little garden, big dream. Soft leaves like lamb's ear. Yeah, there you go. Might be too soft though, maybe. Newspaper. That's a good call. Missy, I'm glad you stayed up for this. Yeah, it's kind of a shitty show, huh? Oh, gosh. So, I actually did make use of my time today, and I got a couple of vlogs filmed. I was pretty excited about that. Oh, little garden, big dreams. Stinging nettles. No, thank you. The Tinkerer's Wife, anytime that you get me, Chrissy, Anne-Marie, Jan, Missy, Nathan, and the crew here, we
Walterman Homestead's in here.
we definitely always have a good laugh. Farming our backyard. Yep, we always have a good laugh. Walterman Homestead, Megan, I'm assuming. Hello, how are you? Welcome.
Use the rabbit.
Okay, I'm like a bear in the woods. I use the... Oh my gosh. The Misfits. Yep, we are. Be afraid. Be very afraid. Whoo, Lord. Oh, gee, those poor bunnies. I got some snuggle time in with my bunnies today. Before the snow started, I was able to go outside and I kind of cleaned up their cage a little bit and I got them fed and stuff like that. And got to snuggle with them. All right. Jan is feisty tonight. Yes, Jan is. Jan's always a little feisty. You gotta keep your eye on her. She's always good at surprising you. I know it's so silly that you can't tag on the iPhone on a phone. I use my iPhone. I use my tablet for watching lives, and I can only tag people if I'm talking to them on my computer. And I wish I'd be able to tag on my phone. But yeah, it is what it is. Hopefully they'll get with the picture, get with the program. Sorry, and get that worked out. Yes, Megan, it is snowing. It started snowing, about 1 o'clock this afternoon. It's not sticking to the ground, so we're not getting any accumulation out of it, but it's just kind of creating a sloshy little mess outside. It feels more like rain, but it looks like snow. The Tinkerer's Wife. Yeah, I have my laptop set up off to the side here. I got my phone up here that I'm streaming on, and I've got my tablet down here too. But when I'm just watching, I'm usually on a phone or my tablet because the charging cord on my laptop's going out. So I'd prefer to be able to use that, but yeah. Oh, Megan at Walterman Home said, "I'm sorry. I just told the weather to move south to you. So, good luck. I'm sorry." Got the hoop house all installed in 13 minutes? That's impressive. Okay, Chrissy, what is going on with these numbers you keep posting? I don't understand. Anne Marie, same thing. I'm a little slow with the uptake sometimes. So yeah, today I made, I haven't used it yet, but I made a new beard shampoo. And a new beard oil. I'm pretty excited to try to use those. So we'll see. Okay. Y'all continue to mess with each other. y'all make... Yeah, I'm just going to let that alone. You can tell the beard looks dirty. I did clean myself today, Chrissy. Jan, don't you start in with the numbers too. Oh, okay. Y'all are just being mean now. Do you understand? Okay, I'm not the only one. My wife doesn't understand either. Loma Acres, hello, how are you? Welcome. So far, I think everyone is well and safe, at least at my house.
There's only 2 of us.
But I don't know what you've warning on what you may have stumbled into here. We've been talking about the lack of toilet paper and resorting to spatulas to scoopa da poopa and then or using bunny rabbits or t-shirts.
We're counting. No, thanks.
That's so mean. You're gonna lose count because it's gonna happen too many times. I'm just gonna sit here with my nose plugged. Using bunny yes, Megan. Using the bunny rabbits. That was Nathan's idea, I swear. Random mismatch stop. Yep. You could use the cat. No,
we're giving her away at 300.
We're already past that. I'm at almost 400.
Oh, we're giving her away at 400 then.
Yeah, we were supposed to give the cat away at 300 subscribers, if you guys recall from that one, and we haven't given her away yet. So the devil cat is going to somebody when I hit 400. Then. Why is there no snorkel emoji? So you guys can't make fun of me? Making me all self-conscious.
As long as we're homestead, she'll take her. You can have her. Give me your address. We'll hand deliver her.
I have her address.
I'll hand deliver her tomorrow.
She's 10 hours away.
I'll start now. Tell anybody that you tried to take her to Starbucks?
Jan, I like cats. I just can't eat a whole one.
She's pretty little.
She is pretty little.
Fiona, you're going to go to a new home.
Especially a Rex rabbit. Are they really fuzzy, those Rexes? Or are they just give you enough surface area to really clean yourself up? There, Nathan. I have American Blues. That's the extent of my rabbit knowledge. The Natural State Gardener and Homestead. What's up? Welcome. How are things down in Arkansas?
Patty. Oh my God. No, never.
We'll give you a fuzzy butt. Oh my gosh. Oh. Got a bunch of Arkansans down in there in the chat today. But, yeah, no, I do like my Fiona cat. She's just the devil.
Are you the devil? Yes.
She is. Night, Pissy Chrissy. Rexes feel like velvet. Nice. Kroger had them on sale. I always miss the sales. I never pay attention. I was just telling Melanie the other day that we needed to look into couponing. Night, Chrissy. We'll see you later. Thanks for holding your eyelids open long enough for a good little chat here. Jan, you used to have a cat named Copy. That's funny. Growing up. Okay, we'll see you later, our little garden, big dreams. Thank you. Stay safe down there. Jan, when I was younger, we had a cat, and me and my sisters, we couldn't come up with a name for it. That poor cat ended up just being called No Name, and you would just yell, "No name, no name," and she'd come running. So, had a cat named No Name. And then we also, out at my grandparents' house right now, there's an outdoor cat, and her name is Miss Kitty. We're real original with our cat names. Where is Mary? Have you seen Mary?
She's upstairs. She was
Oh, okay. Cats don't care what you call them as long as you call them for dinner. That's true. True. Unless you're Jan and you're having them for dinner. But she can't eat the whole one, remember? She can only eat partial Chinese food. Oh my gosh. Cats. Oh, I did it again. Dadgummit. Giggle snorted. So, I will say, I'm not going to chat about it too much, but... And then... Oh, hold on. Sorry, I'm reading. I'll get back to that thought in a minute. My neighbor's cat is here half the time, so I call him Halftime Jackson. Nice. Had another cat we called Boomerang because we kept taking him home and he kept coming back to our house. Sometimes the cat chooses you instead of you choosing the cat. Yes, yes. Snorkel 1403. I get it. Giggle snorts. Loma Acres. My dad was a cat person, but he named everyone stupid. One got hit by a car. My little brother at the time saw it. Aw. That's sad. It happens too often for my blood, says the dog person. Oh. All my cats choose me. I'm not a cat person. Oh. We have a bunch of neighborhood cats in our town.
Yeah, we do.
They're not necessarily friendly. There's a few of them that are, but that's about it. Jan, right? I know. We're making your head hurt? I'm sorry. So, back to what I was going to say that I put a pin in. Oh, wait, hold on. I actually had a question. Any gardening news? Any gardening news? No, my red lettuce is doing really well. Getting almost to the size where you can start harvesting a few pieces off of it. Okay, Jan. And I've been chatting with some of one of my friends who owns a greenhouse, and they grow vegetables and sell them during the summer and stuff and fall. And I was a little early with starting my peppers and tomatoes and stuff. Per their recommendation, so I actually haven't gotten started on that stuff yet, but still planning to. I feel like I'm a broken record. Planning on starting this, planning on starting that, and I just haven't gotten it done yet. Hello, Walker Farm fam. How are you? And welcome. So I really only have my lettuce going right now. I did at the store though get per J Love Adventures, her suggestion. I got some strawberries, got their starts, and I'll be getting those put into some dirt here soon because they're already starting to sprout in the bag that I got. So I got to get them going. The Natural State Gardener. I am in Northeast Indiana in the Fort Wayne area. Simply Jan Homestead, welcome. How are you? I love the enthusiasm. Yeah. So, I had a full timeline set up for planting and starting everything, but after chatting with them, everything's kind of been pushed back just a little bit because I don't want to start things too soon and then not be able to get them out when they need to be out. So, you're starting some in the ground. Nice. I wish I were a little further south so I had a little bit longer season, but I can't complain. Yeah, today's high was only 34, I think. And we had some snow. Thankfully, it's not sticking. But, yep, it was a good time. And then, so I will say, having braved the stores the last 2 days for work and for personal, I will say that this is why I have started the movement of growing my own food. It's scary to think, like, my wife called me and said, hey, stores are starting to close early. Some said they might close up completely. And if I don't make it, then I don't make it and I can't get food. So that's pretty much why we do what we do. We prepare and have our food so we know where our food's coming from. And that just kind of solidified it for me, and it showed me that I'm moving kind of in the right direction, that towards more self-sustainability, and I'm making a good call to convert my yard in my city lot here to grow food and not grass. So that's my little 2 cents on the whole coronavirus madness in the stores. Oh, Jan, you're just rubbing it in with your 86 degrees weather. I still want to chat, Jan, our Serenity Homestead, since we've got multiple Jans in here now. I want to chat with you about hooking me up with some property down there.
Where is that?
Arkansas. 41 down there today, Megan. That must be nice. I would have taken that. It was awesome going deep sea fishing Tuesday at Fort Walton Beach. That is exciting. I've never been deep sea fishing. I might be. I don't know. I've never been out on the ocean, so I don't know. That might be too much for me. I get motion sick really easily.
I'm gonna watch him stare at my hackers.
Okay. Loma Acres, yes sir. Many are suggesting the stupid virus will get people back to local buying and growing their own foods or their own, etc. Yeah, hopefully, because I mean, I live in a farming community, and I still rely on a grocery store for my food. Like, there's not easy, quick markets that I can go to that grow food year round or anything like that. And I don't have those facilities on my property yet either, so it's just, it really makes you kind of stop and think, like, if this were, legit, and things were shut down, and the stores actually closed, and what would we do? And if we hadn't started this homesteading and self-sufficiency journey last year and the year before. Well, I guess I've been gardening now for 3 years, but I really started learning more last year. I wouldn't know how to can, I wouldn't know how to prepare or save or preserve food or anything like that. So it's important knowledge that I'm learning and important skills. This year I hope to venture into pressure canning, because I want to be able to save even more foods and not just those acidic stuff. So we'll see what happens with that. Okay, so let me catch back up. Megan, it rained. We haven't had snow. You're lucky. 2 to 3 hours north. Yeah, I know. We're not that far apart distance-wise, but yeah, the weather is quite different. And then Jan, our Serenity Homestead. I take Super Dad out at least once per year. Not really ocean golf. Okay. I might be okay with that. Walker Farm Fam. We're going to do more canning. Haven't done as much as we should in the canning department. We are good on meat. That's awesome. See, I don't have meat on... eventually, I'd like to... The plan was with my rabbits is to have them as meat and fur rabbits. But apparently I did the breeding thing wrong, and they could see each other through their cages, and so they didn't breed. And so now I'm going to have to get more rabbits to be able to start a successful breeding program. And then I'll have meat and fur rabbits. But I'll tell you what, the 2 rabbits I've got, they are killing it in the fertilizer department. Holy cow. I honestly didn't expect the 2 of them to produce so much. And I've been able to put so much into my garden. And that's very exciting for me. I'm a poop nerd now. Missy, good night. Thank you for joining me. Loma Acres, you got 4 inches of snow today, but it's already almost gone. Yeah. We, like I said, it didn't really cover the ground up here at all. I was just looking out the window to see if I could see, but we got some snow, but it didn't really stick. Walker Farm, we have silver fox rabbits. What breed do I have? I have American Blues. They're a heritage breed, and they're also on the Livestock Conservancy's endangered list, I believe. And so I initially got them because there's no breeders currently in Indiana, but I realized that breeding is quite breeding and having them registered and all that. It seems like a lot of work, and really I just want them for fertilizer and for food eventually. And so I think I'm just going to get some get a variation of different rabbits and just start going to town with breeding and meat rabbits like that and such. So we shall see. So, what breed of rabbits do y'all recommend for meat? I know. The American Blues are great for meat. The only reason they're endangered is because they don't have large kits. So they have a very few babies when they have babies. So some of the other breeds, like the Californian, kind of beat them out. But so we'll see. But okay. Am I here? Can you see me? You know it's cold, but I'm seriously froze. I know. I don't know what this thing is doing. Oh wait, am I back? I've lost everybody, but oh, have mercy. It is. I mean, it's not that cold here to need the icicles. Hey Nathan, you still here with me? Woo! I'm unfroze. Yay! I lost half of the people that were here, but I hadn't intended on shutting down. But if people need to go, that's okay. I'm back like a bad penny. Wednesday Proctor, hello. How are you? How are you this fine evening? What is it that I do here? I am an urban farmer. So I am turning my city lot. I live in town, just off of downtown in my town. How many times can I say town? And I growing food, not lawns. So it is it's just getting rid of the grass and growing food. That's essentially what I'm doing. Trying to become more self-sufficient and can and preserve my own food. Only 7 of you stuck it out with me. I know. But it's all right. I do think that I might have to do the earlier time slot. I know, I'm sorry. I've been debating before back and forth between 10 p.m. and the 6 p.m. one, but it seems though that the 6 p.m. ones did do a lot better, especially in this one. This one's been, I mean, it's been fun because y'all are here, but we'll see. We'll see what the final numbers tell me. Mary! She's scratching at my furniture. The Klingons. Yeah, and 6 p.m. would kind of get the night rolling for the other lives that are going on instead of me ending the night. I don't think I'm strong enough to finish off the evening, because there's Reap What You Sow, then there's Big Bear, and then there's me, I believe. I am Eastern time. I'm not Central, Anne Marie. So 6 p.m. my time would be 3 p.m. your time. Right now for me, it is 11:10. So. Oh no, don't do that. It's too early. Okay. Well, I don't know. It's either 6 or 10. It's either 6 p.m. or 10 p.m. Eastern time here if I change the time, or if I do it live on Saturdays. So I don't know. I like the 10 p.m. I'm a little bit more slap happy at this hour, so things can become a little bit more interesting. But who knows? Okay, don't move to 6 p.m. because it's still light out and I will miss you. Okay. Because you're doing all the work. I got you. That makes sense. And I was wondering... Sorry, nope, I had to remove them because I checked out... I was checking out... Anytime there's a suspicious page and I go, and I'm kind of looking off, I'm checking out their page to make sure they're not like a legit viewer, and neither of them were, and then they started talking about Wang Hu, so Anne Marie on the same page. Great minds, we think alike. So okay, so y'all like I know the West Coasters like the 10 p.m. better because it fits for y'all, but then I miss out on Chrissy too, but she'll just have to... My beard is more epic at 10 p.m. You get to see what I ate for dinner. Farming our bag. Oh, welcome back. 10 works for us. 6 is still working hours. Yep. Anne-Marie, it's always good to check first. I know some people get a little trigger happy with hiding users and whatnot. And I've seen people get blocked. I had one person accidentally get blocked, and they going to have to do 2 lives at 6 and 10. I mean, I could make that work. I'm not opposed to that either. Lives have really boosted my view time. So, and I like the chit chat back and forth. In the summer, it is light out until 10 p.m. here too. So, Simply Jan, well, you have a busy day tonight, tomorrow? Okay, well, have a good night. Thank you for joining me. And thanks for sticking out the freeze glitch that I had. Just in time for you guys to see some of the trolls come out. I was going to say, it wouldn't feel like a true live if I didn't get a troll. So, and I got 3, so there we go. Good times. My wife gave up on me. She went up to bed. She said she's supposed to be watching from upstairs. She fell asleep. That's what she did. I hit the big time. Yeah, okay. I am almost, like, if you haven't seen, I am creeping myself towards 400 subscribers, which is great. That makes me happy. And I'm getting trolls regularly each live. Oh, Nathan, I thought I had you. You now have the power, my friend. Natural growth is best. Yes, I know. It really is. Because when you get to that 1,000 mark and then you get to the 4,000 watch hours, you want to have people actually watching your stuff. Otherwise, it's all for nothing. Both Nathans have no power. I'm farming our backyard. You can have some power. There you go. You're here with me every week. So, I didn't see the troll stuff. Missed it again. I'm sorry, Jan. I squashed him pretty quick. I don't mind. To the Hammer crew. Do you know the joke about me being called the Hammer? I can't remember if you were in the chat when I told that story. Oh, it's okay. It looks good if I have more blue. If I've got people I trust that have blue wrenches and it scrolls through, it scares off them trolls better. Because they know their people's here helping. Okay, so Anne Marie, when Mel and I bought our house 6 years ago now, the day we closed on my birthday, and we got into the house, we had the water turned on, and as soon as the water turned on, a pipe under the house burst, and water went spraying everywhere underneath the house. And so I was trying, like I said, we just got the house. I didn't really know the layout of it or anything like that. So I just grabbed a hammer and I started ripping up the floor in the area where the water was coming up. And yeah, it is quite the birthday present. And so I was going to town with the hammer, and I was getting really mad, and I was ticked off because I couldn't get to where I wanted to go. And so I'm going to town. My mother-in-law and my wife, or Mel, were standing there just watching me, and I'm cursing, going at the floor, trying to get the hammer to open the floorboards, but there was more and more layers of floor. And while I'm cursing and screaming and hammering at the floor to get down into the leak, you just hear them go. In high school, they called him the Hammer, and then, and so Now I'm the hammer, and I just glared. I was not happy or impressed with the story at all, or the joke at all. But it was funny. Now looking back on it, so I was the hammer in high school. And they still tease me about it too. I'll have to bring my mother-in-law in on a chat live sometime because she is hysterical. She is a funny woman. So you need a shirt. I do need a shirt. I have a friend that is supposed to be making a new logo for me, and she has an Etsy shop, and she's going to host my T-shirts. And I think I shouldn't speak too soon, but and it is I don't know what's going on with it. It's been a while now, and I haven't heard back from her, so might have to check back in. Or the one that says Hammer Time. Yes. So the Blue Wrench Crew. It's the Hammer Crew. Blue Hammer. Or the Blue French Horn. Anybody know that reference? The Blue French Horn? Farming our backyard. I know. I know a lot of people use Teespring, so you might want to check that out if you have your logo already. Jan, I thought it was because you drank and were always hammered. No, I don't. Anne Marie, yes you do. You're much further ahead of the game than I am, and you're creeping close to that 1,000 mark. So you should get that. And then Jan, we just ordered our shirts to wear to the shindig, and now that was canceled. I know. I was so upset that the shindig was canceled. Hello, millennial homesteaders. Journey back to basics. How are you? Thanks for popping in here. We were just talking about my hammer story and the shindig and how it was canceled. So, Jan, yes, you are my hero. The How I Met Your Mother. My wife and I love that series, The Blue French Horn. Hello, the Lears. How are you? Yes, double time. Sometimes when the trolls come in, they come in with very obvious names. So it's like, okay. I clearly know that you are not a legitimate user. But, I don't know. I know. That wasn't over. Like, some of them can make it really tricky on you, and they have like legit names, and you're like, oh man, I don't want to block somebody that's actually viewing, but we'll see. Oh, so the folks that just joined in, what's going on? Were either of you planning on going to the shindig? I was. I'm very upset that it was canceled. I completely understand why it was. I'm not saying that they made a bad decision there, but I, I was very bummed. It was the first opportunity for an event that I could go to as a YouTuber, and it was the first opportunity that I was going to get, excuse me, to meet my my fellow YouTuber peoples. Well, welcome back. We just had that conversation about the PC versus phone earlier. Uh, and we all discussed how it was kind of silly that you can't tag people on a phone or a tablet. Jan, yep. I know, they made that one really easy, so I was able to squash it real quick. Nathan, I know, I was really upset. You've had 2 events canceled on you now. So. I know, Jan. Normally I have about 25 to 30 folks here chit-chatting with me, but I lost quite a few across the 3 lives having issues and when I had the big freeze. So, it's all cool. I'm sorry to hear that, Nathan. I know that was hard. I know, Jan, we need to have our own little misfit meetup. Okay. Well, I'm glad you can join us then, Millennial Homesteaders. Uh, it took me a while to start getting into lives and watching people and stuff like that. I never really caught the schedule or anything like that, but a YouTube group that I joined, they put a list together, so I was able to grab the list and then I was able to start kind of planning out when lives were and if I was going to be able to make it or not. And then I started to do lives. When I reached 250 subscribers, I did my first live and I absolutely loved it. And now I'm going to try to do one. Not try. I have one scheduled every Saturday at either 6 p.m. or 10 p.m. or both. We'll see. Unsure. Nathan, I need a dibble too. I want to chat. I'll need to chat with you about that too. So. Not trying to race. Why'd you block my friend? Thank you, Anne Marie. We only do 1 video a week. Just trying to catch the lives in our group gets bigger. Lots to watch. Yes, I have found that out. My viewing base has grown substantially of who I watch, and so it is a challenge. I've really gotten really laxed in actually getting vlogs and videos posted, and the lives have been helping me stay connected to y'all awesome people and to continue to put content out. But work has been really crazy lately, and just having the time. I'm in work. I work full time as a direct support professional with adults with developmental disabilities, and then I am a student in online school, and it's just a lot's going on. I usually work 60 plus hours a week, so it's hard to keep up sometime. The Lears, John and Vonda. Okay, I think I knew that. I'm not sure, but I think I did know that. Every 2 weeks, I gotcha. Very nice. Yes, the awesomest community on YouTube. Oh, Mary joined me. She wanted some lovin's. Fiona's chilling over on the other chair. She's not feeling social tonight. Just Mary. Okay, go. She's gonna probably climb up behind me. Or beside me. We'll see. But yeah. I do enjoy doing the lives. But today has been a productive day. I got 2 vlogs filmed. And a series that I'm going to be doing. And then I have a third one planned out. It's hard starting out on YouTube. Seems like so much work for every 5 subscribers. I think we'll try a live tomorrow night if the kids cooperate. Do you just use your webcam? Okay, so the setup that I have here, I have I'm viewing. What you guys are, my camera is my phone, my cell phone. I have an iPhone 10, and then I have over here my laptop hooked up, and the laptop I use for commenting and troll squashing and all that jazz. And then the camera or my phone is just on a tripod for the streaming part. To use my phone as my camera for a live stream, I have to use Streamlabs because YouTube put a cap that you have to have 1,000 subscribers to stream directly through them on your phone. So if I use Streamlabs, which is a free service, I'm able to stream on my phone, which is the better camera, so it's not so grainy. If I have to use my webcam, it's really bad quality, like really, really bad. And the same thing with when I tried to use it the first live, the microphone didn't work, so it was just a hassle. So I use my phone. Also want to add that I love millennial homesteaders. People give us millennials a hard time, that we're lazy, that we're entitled, and I love that more and more of our generation, millennials, are joining in the homesteading and more self-sufficient lifestyle. Okay, let me catch back up here. I made homemade sweet rolls today. It was a lazy day. Nice. That does sound nice. Sweet rolls. I was actually, there was no bread in the stores today, and I knew that I had flour and yeast and all that stuff, so I was going to make my own bread and put it in the freezer, and I couldn't find my yeast. I don't know where I put it. So we'll see. I'm sure it's somewhere around here, but I do need to make bread because I'm tired of chasing down the stores to try to find some. The only millennials I give a hard time to is my kids. Yeah. I mean, we're easy to give, and Nathan. Millennials, we're a rather large group. Most of people confuse us with Gen Zers, but that's all right. I'm just an old hippie nerd. That's essentially kind of what a lot of the self-sufficient homesteaders are. I get called a hippie all the time. I think people put us in that age range. Let's see. Millennials, I believe, are like what? 82 to like 93, which is a pretty large area. So there's been kind of a split. There's the elder millennials, those of us that grew up with technology and still experience having to go outside and play and you know, we had cassette tapes still and all that jazz. We didn't have everything handed to us. My computers in school were the old Macintosh computers with the green screen and the white letters. So like I grew up with all that stuff. Whereas the latter part of the millennial stage and then the Gen Zers grew up in advanced technology, so they had more things or more accessibilities quicker than what we did. Jan, your kids are millennials. We are a great generation, I believe, anyway. Some people don't, but I do. I think we're a great generation. 80 to 96 are millennials. Okay. That's a bigger range than what I thought it was. My first computer was a VIC-20. I had to type all my games into it, saved on a reel to Reek drive. You're speaking foreign to me there, the Lears. My kids were born in 87 and 90. The one born in 1990 would have probably been in my graduating class. I was born in 89, July of 89. So I graduated high school in 2008. 91, okay. Yep. Right around there. Two millennials and two Gen Zers. And Anne Marie is 87, 90, and 96. So, yep, your 90 would have been right around my age. I'll be 31 this year. My daughter was born in 79. My dad was born in 69. My mom was born in 54. I was born on leap year 2/29/56. My mother-in-law was born on leap year. I can't remember which year. She turned, 14 this year? If somebody knows how to do that math, because I can't do it in my head, especially when I'm tired. $16. Nice. Sweet 16 for you. Yes. Typical millennial. What? Not being able to do math in my head? I need my calculator. Oh, or are you talking about them turning 16? I don't know. I'm lost. My first computer was a Trash 80. Wrote programming on it and saved it to a cassette tape. Holy cow. I know, right? Like, I used to be able to in my younger like elementary days, but then they gave us calculators and the rest was history. I don't know why my chat keeps popping up in the screen there. It's not supposed to. It's turned off. That drives me nuts. Let's see if that'll take care of it. I don't know. Okay. If a gas station breaks out of Sonic, we're all screwed. Now, I do work farmers markets and I do work like festivals and fairs and stuff like that. So I can count back change, but if you ask me to do like real math in my head, nope. Exactly. Millennials would make everything worth 5 or 10 and get rid of all the other numbers. We'd make it easy. Make it those whole numbers there. TNS Dogs and Dragonfly Farm. Hello, how are you? Thanks for joining. We're currently dogging on millennial. Oh, hi, Mary. dogging on millennials and our inability to count and do math in our head. Mary just wants some loving. Oh, did I miss somebody? Hi, T. What did I say about millennials and math? We were making, me and millennial homesteaders, we were making fun of the fact that I have to use a calculator in my head. Oh, I remember Y2K too, Lears. That's true. That is true. But, did I miss a troll, Emery? I'm looking, I don't see him. Oh, somebody else got it. That was way back there. You know what? When I refreshed my screen, it put to top chat and not live chat, so I missed some people. I'm sorry if I missed any of your... Sorry if I missed anybody's questions or comments there. Okay. Let me go back here and see if I missed somebody then. Goodness. I think I'm caught up. Okay. Here. Okay. Okay, yep, I think I'm caught up. Thank you, Emery, for catching that. Okay. All right. I'm back. I'm caught back up. Just, okay. We'll probably get tons more with kids home from school. Probably. It is mostly the youngins. All right. Good night, Nathan. Thank you. Am I planning on breeding my bunnies? Emery, yes, I am. However, I have to get more to breed because, excuse me, because the two I have one male, one female, and the way I had them set up, they were able to see each other, and I guess that means that they can think that they were litter mates and not mate, and when I put them together, they didn't breed, so I haven't had any, not had any babies yet. Millennial homesteaders, are you urban farming full time Whereabout are you? I am not able to do this full time, unfortunately. I just uh, urban farm for myself when I can in between my time at work. I work full time as a direct support professional with adults with developmental disabilities. I manage a home. Uh, Apparently, Mary wanted my Nutter Bar and knocked it off my table over there. And I would love to be able to do this full time uh, at some point, but right now my city plot is not big enough to sustain a full time career off of it. So I've kept my eyes open for some cheap property on auctions and stuff like that. So I have April 9th, I believe, is the next auction coming up. I'm going to try to attain some city lots to expand. But, and then where I'm at, I am in Northeast Indiana, close to the Fort Wayne area. Okay, sorry, let me make sure. You should probably block their view now, and then they will get reacclimated and not know each other. Oh! Am I able to do that? I didn't know that I could do that. I did not blink. All right. Good night, Missy. Thanks for staying up with me. Night, our Serenity Homestead. Jan, are you going to bed too? Good night. I have gone on for a little while here, haven't I? Almost 2 hours now. That's all right. I enjoy chatting. So, I hope that answered some questions. Yep, Jan dreaming with the pineapples now. Yep, she is. Well, I don't know if she is. She has her pillow with her, I guess. Yes, I have watched Curtis Stone, and he has lots of great information, but he is operating now at out of my price range of what I can do. So I'm trying to get I do things on the cheap, hence my name. I'm broke urban farmer, but there's a lot that you can do with a small space, and that's what I'm trying to do. So we'll see. I do have on my last live. I did announce Buff Basil, so broke urban farmer basil, Buff Basil. It'll be a farmer's market name that I do. This year I'm growing 18. I think is the number I have, different types of basil. I'm learning about all the different basil, and then eventually produce and sell basil plants and dried basil and stuff like that at farmers markets. Yeah, they kind of moved into teaching and selling product. Yep. Yeah, still lots of great information that they give off, but currently can't relate to what they're working on. Some of their older videos I go back and I view, though. But so this year I'm experimenting with my basil. Anne-Marie, I don't know about selling basil seeds, just because that's a pretty expensive endeavor, just because I have to send them into the state, and they have to inspect them, and I have to pay for it to be processed, and blah, 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 and then I can send them out. So I might just do some seed exchanges. Have a good night, farming our backyard. I believe, was that who said they were going to bed? Yep. Yeah. Have a good night. Thank you for joining me and sticking it out with me. Welcome to the The Hammer Crew. Anne-Marie, I got you. I'll send you some. I've got a whole bunch of basil, so. Josh Satin has a great channel as well. I think I follow that. I think I'm subscribed to him as well. I'll have to double check, but that seems right. All right. Good night, the Lears. Thank you for joining me. Take care. You stay safe as well, or y'all stay safe as well. I got what you mean. I love basil. Grew 2 different kinds. I know oh man, basil. Last year I'm glad you enjoyed it. Thank you. You're welcome back anytime. Last year the basil I grew out in a pot on my front porch, and every time I go outside start working on the garden, I always went by and I'd smell the leaves on it. It just smelled so awesome. So one was a purple leaf one, probably was the opal, dark opal. Tina's Dogs and Dragonflies Farm. We dehydrated a whole bunch of basil. That's awesome. How did it do in a dehydrator? I've not gotten to a point where I could actually like dry or dehydrate any herbs. So I've heard some people say to hang dry them and don't use a dehydrator, but I have a dehydrator, and that's how I had planned on drying out the herbs that I grow. So what was your experience with that? It is. I'd be scared to hang them. My cat would have a field day. I feel that. I can relate to that. If my cats didn't get to it, my dogs would. My dogs are weird. I'm telling you what. I should have put my sweatpants on. My belt is digging into my gut. Anybody ever have that problem? Oy. I think my wife is, she fell asleep on me. I've not seen her in the chats for a long time now. You're having to redesign part of your house because of the kittens? Oh no. Cats gotta have a room too. My cats have a room upstairs. All to themselves. It's really just the landing. It did great. I put it on low setting till crispy. Nice. Okay. That's good to know. Because that's how I planned on doing drying mine, was in my dehydrator. Open loft plan, not such a good idea here. Oh, yeah. That's how my upstairs is. I technically live in a 2-bedroom house, but the upstairs landing, because it has a closet, is considered a bedroom. That is actually the cat's room. / there's an office up there, but we don't use the office. And so they have their food and their litter box and all their toys and whatnot upstairs. It's great because that's where our bedroom is. So you hear little bells ringing or cats pawing under the door trying to get into the bedroom at night. It's fun times. Our cats are out in the barn. We have no animals in the house for the first time. No hair is great. That would be wonderful. That would be wonderful. I love my cats and I love my dogs, but they make my house a mess. My dogs are pretty good outside. They really only bark at the neighbors' dogs. Two Great Danes. Yeah, they're pretty tall. I have uh, mixed mutts. Lab, Australian Shepherd mixed mutt. They're just mutts. Blue Heeler, no, not. Springer Spaniel mixed mutts. Yeah, take Anne Marie's advice there, TNS Dogs and Dragonflies. Train them to get stuff down for you. What, Mary? What? What do you want? She is awfully needy tonight. She just wants some loving. She's just gonna stare at me now, awkwardly, until I pet her. You trained your 7-foot tall stepson? Nice. She is. She'll when she's laying on my lap, if she's wanting attention, she'll crawl up my chest and she'll sit right here, and then she'll just take her paw and go. Real gentle until I start petting her. She's my baby girl. I'll see if she'll do it. Yeah, I called him my pet ladder when people in the store stared at him. Nice. She's purring, just hanging out in my arm here. She's like, I want to be YouTube famous too. Roomba that runs every day that house with the dog hair. Tremendously. That would be great. Oh, did you see her paw? She went for it. I knew she would. Still drinking on that coffee. I'm gonna be up forever tonight. Can't wait to unpack my Roomba. What? I don't have a Roomba. What? Yeah, I think I'm gonna call it at midnight here, which is 3 minutes. So, does anybody have any questions? And there's 5 of you hanging out with me here. Oh. I will say, back to rabbits, Anne-Marie, you gotta do it for the fertilizer. Only 9 p.m. here, I'm falling asleep. Darn millennials. Yep, just blame us. It's okay. We'll take the blame. That's true. Right now, I'd like to find, during the summer, I can find local farmers that sell hay that's suitable for rabbits. Really? I was trying to get you onto the back of the couch. Sorry, what was I saying? During the summer, I can find farmers that do, rabbit hay. During the winter, I can't. So I have to go to the store to get it, and it is much more expensive, plus some pellets too. So I understand having to prioritize. That makes sense. My next live, I try to do lives every Saturday. Not try. Last week I tried and failed. It just didn't happen. But I'm adding Saturday evenings to my schedule. And I haven't decided yet I've done 2 lives at 6 p.m. and 2 lives at 10 p.m. Eastern time. And for the most part, they've both fared about the same as far as views and whatnot, and people here to interact. And so I haven't quite decided which one yet. So next Saturday, I might do both times and just do 2 lives. Who knows? We'll see. But if I do 2 lives, I'll probably keep it to only an hour instead of 2 hours like this bad boy is gone. Lord. Okay, Millennial Homesteaders, if it works out, I'll be watching for you. And hopefully I'll be able to catch you. My phone doesn't always notify me of when lives happen, so I'll be watching out for you. Okay, and with that, folks, it's midnight here in Indiana, so I'm gonna go ahead and turn in. It was great chatting with everybody, and I will see you guys next week, if not before, on other people's chats throughout the week, or on lives throughout the week. So with that, thank you guys so much. I'll talk to you later and see you next week. Bye, guys.